As a registered booking entity in Queensland, you are required to submit quarterly and annual activity reports to the Department of Transport and Main Roads, using the BEAR system. At the end of each quarterly or annual reporting cycle, you'll receive an email to remind you to submit your activity report by the due date. Clicking the link will allow you to sign into BEAR and start the submission process. Once logged in and on your dashboard, click Create on the report you are required to submit, under the Current Report section. On the first screen, you'll be asked to select your preferred method of completion. Small operators of 10 vehicles or less should choose the manual entry option, and then click Next to proceed. Both quarterly and annual report submissions are broken into several tabs, or steps. Quarterly reports contain 6 tabs, including General, Driver Information, Vehicle Information, Where did you operate, Wait times, and Review and Submit. Annual reports contain 4 tabs, which include General, Booked hire trips, Taxi rank and/or hail trips, and Review and Submit. The General tab displays information on the booking entity for which you are submitting, including privacy and communication consent statements. You may also see an option to reuse data. This will pre-fill your current report with data taken from your most recent submission, which can help you save time. At any time during report submission, you can click Save to retain your progress. Saving a report means you can safely exit BEAR without losing your progress. If you've reused data from a previous report, you will need to review the pre-filled data and acknowledge the reuse declaration before your progress can be saved. Clicking Next will also save your progress and take you to the next report section. You can also move to the next or previous section at any time by using the links at the top of the page, or by clicking directly on the tab or section you wish to view. The Data Input tabs are designed to make it easy for you to input your data and submit your report. The introductory text explains the type of data collected within this section of the report. Select Yes or No to indicate whether you meet the criteria for data submission. If you select No, proceed to the next section to continue. If you select Yes, the remainder of the report section will appear below. Click the How to complete this section panel for a detailed explanation of the data you are required to submit. Underneath you will find the data entry interface. On some tabs, this will be a table. On others, you may need to select checkboxes, provide numerical values, or a combination of both. Where available, refer to the information icons for tips on how to format your data. If you enter data that is invalid or not formatted correctly, you'll be notified of the error in real time, so you can correct it before continuing. Move carefully through each section of the report, reading the help text, entering your data where indicated, and correcting any errors as you go. Remember, you may save your report draft at any time, and resume at a later stage. Saved drafts will be shown on the BEAR homepage with a draft status. Simply click the Edit button to resume. Once you have finished entering your data, you can check your report on the Review and Submit tab to ensure it is complete and accurate prior to submission. You will also need to accept the submission declaration at the bottom of the final tab before you can submit. Following a successful submission, you'll be shown a confirmation message, at which point you can return to the BEAR dashboard to view your submitted report. For an explanation on what to expect next, refer to the BEAR Report Review and Resubmission reference video. If you require any other assistance with BEAR, please contact the Department of Transport and Main Roads on 1-800-052-722 or email us at pt_data_reporting@tmr.queensland.gov.au.